This is Einstein's stolen brain in a jar, and this is Dr. Thomas Harvey, the pathologist who stole Einstein's brain and stored it in jars inside a beer cooler in his basement for decades. Albert Einstein married his cousin, loved to smoke, refused to learn to drive, and never wore socks. He died in 1955 in Princeton Hospital, only a few years after he was offered the presidency of Israel. He wanted his remains to be cremated and his ashes scattered secretly so that his body wouldn't be studied or worshipped. But Harvey, the pathologist that examined Einstein, took his brain out and ran off in the hope of discovering what made Einstein a genius. He then carved the brain into 240 pieces, made 1,000 tiny slides of the brain, and preserved it in 2 jars in a beer cooler for decades, before finally giving parts of it to scientists to study. When scientists examined those parts of his brain, they noticed that the weight of his brain was actually 0.3 pounds less than the average male brain. But the inferior parietal region of his brain was 15% wider than normal. This region of the brain is responsible for mathematical thinking and visuospatial cognition, which explains why Einstein thought the way he did. His brain also showed an unusually small sign of aging. After several decades, Dr. Harvey donated the brain back to Princeton Hospital. Currently, the sections of Einstein's brain are on display in Mutter Museum in Philadelphia. They are stained with crescel violet and are preserved in glass slides.